Hello everyone, welcome to all of you in today's workshop. And in this workshop, we are going to create a basic to-do application. Okay, and also we are going to understand the use case of use effect, not use effect, the use state and the use ref hook. And also we are going to learn about props. And if you know about props, then that is a very good thing. And if you don't know what is props, prop is basically a way to send some data from another component to another component. Okay, and let me show you the demo. Let me show you the demo of the our to do application. Just give me a second. How it will look like, I will show you just right now. Here you can see it will be our entire screen, and in this entire screen this will be an input. Okay, and inside that input we will put text that I want to add as a to do. And if I press on that add button, then the to do will be added below in this format. So we are going to create this React application using use state, use ref, hook, and also we are going to use props for that. Okay, let's continue today's workshop, guys. Just let me open my command prompt. Just give me a second, it will open within a minute. Okay, you can see here my command prompt is being opened. So first of all, we are going to create a project, basically a React project. So for that, I have to write npm create bit @latest. So this command will help you to create a React application using bit bundler. Okay. After that, you have to provide a folder name, and inside that folder, your React application will be created. So the folder name will be to do. And if I hit the enter button, now you can see it will take 2 to 3 seconds or maybe more. Now you can see you have to choose a framework. So we have to choose React because we are working with React. Now you have to choose the variant of the JavaScript. So I will prefer to use JavaScript. So we have to choose the JavaScript here. Now your project has been created. Here you can see our to-do folder is being created, and inside the to-do folder you can see your React application is already being created. Now we have to change the directory into the to-do directory. Now you can see I am inside the to-do directory. Now I have to install the npm. So for that I have to write npm I. It will help you to download the npm. And those who don't know what is npm, npm stands for Node Package Manager. It is a like of a gateway, and using that gateway you can install any kind of package. Okay, so that is the npm. So it will take I think a second, not a second, a minute. Just to keep patience, guys. And let's look about the Tailwind CSS. So just open your browser and search for the Tailwind CSS. You can get the very first website, Tailwind CSS. Just click on it, and if you click on that website, you can see this kind of interface. Just a second. Yes, it is being loaded. Now place here the get started button. Now go to the framework guides, and you have to choose the bit bundler. After that, you have to copy these two lines, right? So just copy these two lines and go inside your VS Code. Okay, just a couple of seconds, guys. It will take a couple of seconds. Keep patience. Actually, this to-do application will help you to build your basic knowledge on React hooks. Okay, and it will also help you to understand about the properties of props. I think my internet connection is poor, guys. That's why it takes too much time. Okay, just a couple of seconds. Uh, just a few seconds, guys. Okay, if you are prefer to use other framework, let me show you guys. Uh, if you are using the Create React app, then you can also integrate Tailwind CSS with your Create React app project. Similar step, you have to copy these two lines and you have to install it. Then you have to copy these things and also you have to copy these things and you have to paste it inside the index.css file, right? So we are not using the Create React app. I'm just showing you because you can also use the Create React app, right? So let's go inside the grid and copy these two commands. Now you can see here npm is being installed. So I have just pasted this two line of commands and it will help you to install the Tailwind CSS into your system. So it will take a couple of seconds, guys. Please keep patience. Guys, if you have any kind of doubt, you can also ask me in the comment or you can message to us. We will directly contact you and we will help you to resolve your doubt. Don't worry about anything. Okay, the first command is being run already. Now the second command is being run. Now again go inside the Firefox, means your browser, and copy these things, this line of codes. Okay, go inside the tailwind.config.js file and paste it here. Now again go inside your browser and copy these three lines and paste it inside your index.css. That's it, guys. You have already configured your Tailwind CSS. Now start your React application. Again go to the browser and write here localhost 5173. Here you can see your React application is working. Just it will take a second. Here you can see your React application is working, right? Now we have to remove something like app.css is not needed here, and go inside the app.jsx and remove everything from here and write rafce, and it will help you to create a template. Okay, now I should give some classes to this div and I will provide the entire height of my screen and entire width of my screen. After that I will prefer to use a background color. I will use bgslate 200. Also I will use the flex properties like flex, display flex, item center, justify center, and also flex column, right? If you go to the browser you can see the background color has been changed into slate. Now we have to create two things. The first of all, there will be an input and there will be a button. So we have to create a div. Inside the div I will create an input and also I will create a button, and here the text will be add. Okay, you can see here an input field and also a button, right? I think you can see here. Yes. So next thing we have to give some classes to this input also. So like I should put the height 10, width should be 80. Nice. I don't want any border, so border will be none. I don't want any outline, it will be none. Okay, I want to make it rounded LG. Yeah, I think it looks good. Yes, it looks good. Now I should provide some padding in the x direction of it. So padding x Should be 3. 3 will be great. Yes, it looks great. Nice. Now I should give some classes to this button. Like height will be the remaining same 10. Padding in x direction 2. BG will be black and text will be white. Text means the color. Text color will be. It looks good. Now we should make it rounded, and we don't want the border also. So I will make the border none, and also the outline will be none. Nice guys. Nice. Now we have to make it rounded. So for that, rounded edge. So it will be rounded. Yes, it looks good. Now we should put some spaces between the input and the button. So I will add some classes to its parent div, and I will make the display flex, and I will provide some gap in x direction too. You can see there is a gap, right? Yes. Now I will create another div below this div, and inside that div, all the to do will be displayed, right? So I have to provide some class name to it, and should I? Yes, I should put some height 96, width also 96. Yes, it looks good. Okay, margin top. I don't think there is no need for margin top. And BG should be split. Yes, it looks good. It looks good. Let me provide some gap between them. So gap in y direction 4. Okay, now it looks good. Okay, now we should create a component for the to-do list. So first of all, I will create a folder named components, and inside the components, I will create a component for the to-do list. So the component name will be to-do list.js. RAFCD, it will give a boilerplate, and I should put some height and width. Like height will be 10, width will be 96. Looks good. And I don't think there is no need of anything. Now here I will create an input, and I will create two buttons. First button for the update purpose, and also the second button for the delete. Okay. Okay, just let me import that to-do list component inside the app.js. So import to-do list from the to-do list that is present inside the components folder. And let me show it here. To-do list, right? I think it will be displayed here. Yes, right. It is displaying here. Let me give some classes to it, to this input. So class name will be height should be 7. Yes, it looks good. Width should be 60, and I don't want any border, so border will be none. I don't need also the outline. Outline will be none. Yes, I want to make it rounded, so rounded MG. I think it will look good right now. Yes, it looks good. And also I should give some classes to the buttons also, right? So here the buttons, I can give some height, like height 7. Also, I can give some padding in the x direction, like 2. Not 2, it will be 1. Okay, it looks good. Don't want any border, so border will be none. Outline will be also none. It should be rounded LG. Yes, it should be rounded LG. Okay, now I should give some background color here. Background slate 800 and text should be white. Yes, now it looks good. And I should also put these classes to the another button. Okay. So let me copy it from here and let me paste it here. Now it looks good. And I should give some. I should use the flex properties here, and gap in x direction will be 2. Yes, now it looks great. Great X, right? And let me provide some padding here. X direction 3. Now it looks good, right? Okay, now I should create a function that will help you to uh, add a to do, right? So for that, I will import two hooks. What are the two hooks? Just let me show you guys. The hooks are, the first is use state and the second is use ref, right? And here I will destructure like to do's, set to do's. So to do's is a variable and set to do's is a function. And use state, inside the use state I will put a default value as a empty array, right? And here I will also create an input ref that will refer to an input. Okay, it will refer that input inside which I will put some text for the to do text. Okay, and the default value will be none, right? Yes, it looks good. And now I should refer this input ref to that input. So for that I will use ref here, and inside the ref I will put the input ref, right? Okay, now I should create a function const add to do, and this add to do will help you to add a to do, right? Now I should take the input value from this input field, right? So for that I will create a variable called a data, and inside the data I will use the input ref, and this input ref will refer this input, right? So whatever I will write inside the input I can access using that input ref. So input ref dot current dot value. I will take that value optionally because it maybe there was no, maybe there is a possibility that no values will be present there. So that's why I am taking the value optionally, and I will check if there is no data. So on the situation, just return the function. Okay, and if there is a data, so const make an to do, and this to do will be an object, and inside the to do there will be a text, basically the to do text, right? And the to do text will be the data. There will be an ID, I will use the date here, date dot now. So this will give a random milliseconds to us, and also I will pass an is completed flag, and it will be by default false. After that I will put this to do into the to do's variable, right? So for that I will use set to do's, and here I will destructure the to do's first. Okay, after that I will put the to do here. So this will help you to add a to do, right? Now I have to set the add to do, means I have to fire up an event on that button called on click, and inside the on click I will use add to do, right? And also I have to pass some prompts into this to-do list. So first of all, I have to pass the text from here, like in this manner. Okay, just give me a second, guys. First of all, I cannot write to do in this manner. I have to open a pair of curly braces. After that, I should run a loop on this to do's because it is an array, right? So I will take the to do's and I will put a map on it, and on that map I can get the access of the value, means the each property or the each object from the to do's array, and also I can get their indexes, right? And I have to return, what should I return? I should return the to do list, and inside the to do list I should pass the text, and the text will be value dot text. Also I should pass the key, and the key I should prepare index as a key, and also I should send the id from here, right? And the id will be value dot id, right? That's great. That's great. Okay, now I should go inside the to-do list, and here I should destructure first, and I should take that values from here, right? So like text, id, and also key. I only need these three things, and I should put the value here. Value will be text, and it should be read only. Okay, that's it. That's it, guys. Great, great. Now let's check, like Java. Yes, it is working. Now you can see I have already added this Java. Now there is still this Java word is present inside the input field, right? I don't want to. I don't want this word after adding any to do, right? So for that I can also use that input ref, and I will take the current and also the value, and I will make the value as an empty string, right? So if I add it here, you can see the text is being gone, right? That means add to do function is working perfectly, right? So there is no problem. Now we should create another function that will help you to delete any to do, right? So for that I will create another function called delete to do, and in this delete to do I have to pass the id, because if I want to delete any particular to do, that's why I have to indicate, or I have to identify the to do first. So for that reason I have to refer something, so I will refer the id of that to do. Now I will use the set to do's, and inside the set to do's I can get the previous values, means the previous to do's that are present inside that to do's array, right? And here I can return brave dot filter, okay, just because it is an array, right? Not array, the brave will be uh, the object, okay? And inside the filter, okay, I think that there is a problem, guys. Just let me see. Brave dot filter. Yes, here I can get the value, right? And I don't want to list the value that is not equal to that id. And here I also put the id here, means I only put those to do's, those value will not be equal to that particular id. Okay, so this function will help you to delete a particular to do. So I have to pass this delete to do as a prop. So delete to do, here I have already passed this delete to do, and now I have to go inside the to-do list here, and also I have to paste it here. Now go inside the delete button, and I want to perform an event like on click, and on this on click I will use an callback. Inside the callback, delete to do, and I have to pass the ID here. Now let's check, guys. Java, and if I press the delete button, you can see I can delete it. Java, JavaScript, React, right? And if I click on the delete button for the JavaScript, you can see it is being deleted, and also React will be deleted and Java will be deleted. That means our delete function is working perfectly, right? Now we have to create another function that will help you to update a to-do. So const update to do, and this update to do function will help you to delete a particular to do. Not delete, but updating a particular to do. And if you want to update a particular to do, first of all you have to identify the to do, right? That's why we should identify the to do first, and for that reason I have used the ID for that to do. And now I will use the set to do, set to do's. After that I can get the previous values, right? And here, okay, just give me a second. First of all, I should take the new data, and I will use a prompt. New data, I will use a prompt, empty prompt, and I will check if new data dot trim, if triple equals to an empty string, that's what on that situation it will return. Okay, otherwise uh, I will take the previous value, I will put a map on it, and here I can get the access of that value, right? And I have to check whether value.id equal to id or not. If the value.id equal to id, on the situation I will change value.text equal to new data, right? And otherwise I will return the value. And here also I have to return it. So this function will help you to update a to-do. So just copy it and pass it as a prompt. Okay, and destructure it here. And also I have to use an on click here. Okay, and I should use an callback, and inside the callback I have to invoke that function, and I also put the ID. Now suppose it is a to do. If I want to update it, you can see I have just click on that update, and it gives me a prompt. If I put here React to do application, you can see it has been changed, right? That means our update function is also working perfectly. And if I want to delete it here, I can also delete it. So that is our basic to do application and their use cases of useState and useRef hook. I hope you have understood. And your task is to create a function that will help you to mark as read a to do. If you click on a to do, then it will be like it will be marked like the to do is being completed. Okay, so the to do name will be toggle completed. It will also take an ID, and your task is to complete the toggle completed function, right? So that is our today's workshop, guys. I hope you have understood. This is a to-do application, and also the use cases of the useState and useRef hook. Okay, useRef hook will help you to refer any component or any other elements, right? And useState will help you, and useState hook will help you to propagate any changes of any state, right? I hope you have understood. Okay, and thank you for watching this video, guys. Have a good day to all of you, and have a good night. Thank you guys for watching this video.